Yo, what's up, DaBLackKing, and welcome back to DaBLackKing Plays Final Fantasy 7. In the last episode, we finally got something. It took us a bit. We had to look at guides and try to figure it out on ourselves. We did some things. We did not get the bunt line, which I don't really think we need. Uh-oh. It looks like we need to put on some more stuff here, which is fine. So, here's what it is. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and this. And, yes, once again, this is my final party, members. Always is, ultimately, mainly. Sometimes I change it around, but not always. I always wind up finally going with these guys in the end. And, anyway, I wind up changing over to them at some point or another. I don't remember if I actually get to this point in this game where ages passed because, reasons. Or, excuse me, other places. Actually, I don't even remember at this point, to be honestly fair. But really, we are here, and we do happen to have my final party. Now, I might wind up changing it. I don't know. I haven't really made up that design. Made up that mind. I know that I do have that in mind, that I want to go with it, but I don't know. After all, this is a playthrough, not me playing it normally, on my own offhand. I mean, So, I may change up the final party at the end of the game, but we'll see. I mean, I might just go, well, okay, I'll put Barrett and Tifa in there. Or I might just go with Barrett and Red 13. Or I might just go with Barrett and Cid. Or Cid and Red 13. And Cloud. Or I might just go with Tifa, Cloud, and Cid. Or Tifa, Cloud, and Red 13. Or I might even have Yuffie in there. I might have Tifa, Cloud, and Tifa. I mean, and Yuffie, whatever. Yuffie, Cloud, and Tifa, whatever. Anyway, or I might have Tifa and Red 13 with Cloud. Or I might have Barrett and Yuffie. Or I just might even have Kate Sith in the party. I never go with Kate Sith. That's one party member I never, ever wind up using for my final party. But I have used him in battle, even in the final one. Not all that great to me. You'd have to take the time to build him up and all that. I never really do. I never really thought about it before, but I now kind of feel bad about that. But, it won't matter because ultimately you gotta have Cloud and whoever you choose. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. For this final party that's got to be done between, well, we'll go over when the time comes. I don't want to spoil it more than I have to. So, yeah, in the last episode, we went ahead and did some things. We could have got the bunt line, which I think we could still get at any time. But it means nothing because we need to go somewhere that right now that nothing can get us to. And I'm going to tell you right now that I could do it with a code Chocobo, but then I'd have to cheat. And I'm not about to cheat just to do that. I mean, like I said, I will cheat to a degree if I have to. But that's not one of the things I'm wanting to do just to get a gold Chocobo. But again, if I wanted to go to certain places, because there's a weapon I can get for, well, Vincent Valentine. And in the remake, he's actually a permanent character. He's not a optional character. So I'll be right back and I'm going to show you. Okay, this might not look familiar to you, but we need another vehicle of some sort. That up there is where we got to go, but we don't have to. It's completely optional. And that's if we want a weapon for Vincent. I will be showing that off when the time comes. Right now, I can't show it to you. I won't even be able to show it to you in Tish 2. That's the only clue you're getting. Okay, fine. I can show it up to you in 3, but that will take... Oh, God, I don't know how long. It depends on how much grinding we got to do and what off-screen and everything else. So, because there's going to be some grinding we're going to have to do off-screen. So, yeah. Anyway, I will meet you back at where we need to go. See you later. Okay, so we're back here. Hey, this sounds familiar, but, you know. This time, let's go over to the item first. Eleanor harp, an instrument used to wake the sleeping forest. I think it goes back to sleep. I mean, although for us it'll be open forever, but for anyone else, unless they're with us, from what I understand, again, I don't know. I mean, we're like talking about people that are like normal people, like these guys right there. They probably won't get through. Maybe. I don't know. They probably already have a lunar harp of their own. I have no freaking clue. But that's just like, you know, besides, we're not around them, basically. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go in. Because, you know, now we can actually go in here. But the difference is something's going to happen. And by the way, if you didn't get the summon, you can't get it now because of Kachada. It'll be too late. You only have 2 chances to get it. And it's during this part before this happens, and during the whole process of when you are with Ares in the dream sequence, or rather, in the sequence while he's kind of there with his own mind. You can get it then, but it's still kind of not easy to get. So if you come up here early enough, you just have to keep getting at it till you get it done. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on it. It doesn't really matter. It won't change nothing. But other than the fact that you won't be able to 100% again without it. So, and other than the fact that you won't actually have that summon materia. But other than that, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really stop you from getting Bahamut or any other materia. But, yeah. I think it's, certain materials, if you don't have them, you'll miss out on things. But, oh well. Won't change anything and won't affect the game anyway. The Sleeping Forest awoke. ... So, pretty much, yeah. So now we won't be able to go to a loop. Never mind. But what I was saying about not going to the ancient fort or village, or whatever it was called. There's something here. I received a water ring. Drains water attacks. To be fair, I don't know if that means they're draining any water attacks that you do or what the enemy does to you. So, I don't know. I don't hardly use this kind of equipment anyway. Ooh, that's a good girl. Anyway. I'm not going to bother to equip it because we don't need it. But, for the game's sake of completion, we're just going to get it anyway. That's a new enemy. Bolt 3 and Ice 3, that's not bad. And that's Bolt 3, holy crap. Didn't even notice we actually even got that. Counterattack just leveled up, that's not bad. Means we'll be able to counterattack more often. See, the more higher it gets, the more higher we can do. That's not including this. So yeah, we'll be able to counterattack more, along with cover. You know, which means it doesn't do very. At first, like the cover, it doesn't. It just like it only lasts for a little bit per level. I mean, it does a little bit more each time, but once you master it, it pretty much covers all the time. There's a 1% chance out of 99 that it'll not cover, and I'd say otherwise 99% of the time it works once it's mastered. That includes counterattack. But that only means that 1%, and that's only going to happen every so often. But other than that, it's just like any other time that you have it before it gets mastered out. Other than that, the difference is that it does it way more often than what it would do when you normally have it per each level. So, anyway, I'll be right back. Coral Valley is where we're at right now, by the way. And yeah, I unlocked the save again off screen. So what we're gonna do is look at this. Now where are we at now? Coral Valley. Ooh, a new enemy. I kind of like the sword that Cloud has, but there's other ones I like better, but either way. Ha! Can't do nothing because he has Frog Small on. You can't do nothing, man. There we go. We defeated that enemy. Let's see if he drops anything, though. It's a rarity that he might drop something, so I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to be useful, but I don't know. So now we're back on the world map. And we're around the icicle area, so that means... What that means is we can do this. Because I didn't remember there was going to be a save point on it, so... The reason I even used it was so that I can heal up. Just in case I got into some fights, which we're going to be getting into some anyway. So, this is what we're going to do here. I'll be right back. As you can tell, I've said, which I recommend that you do the same thing. Because there's just things we're going to be getting and you don't want to miss out on. Otherwise, you will miss out on it. You can come back later, but it won't. Some of the things here you won't be able to get. There are things you can come back to get later on, but not everything. So anyway, this has been the DaBLackKing Plays Final Fantasy 7. In the next episode, we will continue on, and then we'll probably eventually reach Snowfield. Either way, see you then. Bye-bye.